beautiful friends. It's Amanda here. Today I'm trying some of your underrated favorites. A couple of weeks ago, over on my Instagram page, I asked for your suggestions and your thoughts about criminally underrated makeup, things that you think are really, really great and don't get enough hype. I got a bunch of great responses and a whole lot of things that I've never tried, some things that I've never even heard of, seen mentioned. So you're right, they're definitely underrated because I actually couldn't find a bunch of these things at Ulta, and shopping in person, at least where I live, is very, very hit or miss, usually more misses than hits. So I found a bunch of your suggestions on Amazon. The package just came this morning, so I was really, really excited to be able to sit down and try out a few of these things. I have a foundation. This is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-hour hydration boost, and it says it has SPF 20, which is great. I still always recommend wearing a sunscreen, but a little extra boost in your makeup never hurts my feelings. This concealer I had definitely never heard of. Maybe somebody's mentioned it and I just didn't register. This is from Wet n Wild. It's the Mega Last Incognito All Day Full Coverage Concealer. Who's really wearing their makeup all day? Like 25 hours? Please don't do that. For my lip product today, I have this Catrice lip oil. This is the Gloss and Glow Tinted Lip Oil in the shade Keep It Juicy. A couple of new blushes. These are from CoverGirl. This is the True Blend So Flushed High Pigment Blush. The lighter shade's called Love Me. This deeper berry shade is called Temptation. I am wearing both of these because of who I am as a person. I love blush. Why have one blush when you can have two? Am I right? I didn't really get a lot of suggestions for eyeshadow. I'm not testing a new eyeshadow today. I'm actually wearing this Nomad Florida Keys palette. And the last thing that I'm testing out for today's video is this mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. So you're going to get to see all of these things in action, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and experiences along the way. But first, I want to start with just a close-up of my bare skin with no makeup on. Because we are looking at base products today, I really want to show you what the starting point is. That way you can get a feel for what the coverage and the finish looks like, because you know what the blank canvas looked like. So let's go back in time to no makeup Amanda and try these things on.
This is a close-up look at my no makeup skin. I do have just my morning moisturizer and some sunscreen on, but I'm not wearing any makeup, no color corrector. You can see all my sunspots and my little healing zit that will not go away, and my redness and wrinkles and crinkles and veins and freckles. All these things are normal. You're supposed to have them. Don't let seeing constantly blurred, filtered skin make you think that there's anything wrong with you, that you're not perfectly lovely and wonderful. Just remember that your skin is skin, and that's what being a human is like. I'm exiting my real skin soapbox now, and let's take a look at this makeup. First, I'm putting some of the Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation on one half of my face. I really like to do this when I'm trying a new foundation or a new concealer so that I can get a true side by side. And I'm just using my BK Beauty 101 brush. I'll list all the shades for these products, and I'll try to list all the brushes too. I don't want to cover up the whole screen with all of that info on top of my video footage, but I'll list it down in the description box for you. Here's a side-by-side look, just one little layer of that foundation really quickly blended in with a foundation brush versus a no makeup side of my face. I can't tell you how pleased I am with this. The shade match is really great for me, but the finish looks like beautiful, hydrated skin. It did a great job of evening out some of those little spots and redness and imperfections, but you can still see some of that skin-like texture and look and pigmentation differences coming through. So it really looks and feels like me, and that's what personally I like. I feel the most comfortable, both style wise and texture wise, in a more hydrating, lighter coverage type of foundation or CC cream or tinted moisturizer. So I absolutely love this. I think it looks so beautiful. And I filmed this a couple weeks ago at this point. I've been wearing this foundation pretty much every single day for the past 2 weeks. Now let's test out this Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito Concealer. I'm going to do the same thing and just apply this to one side so we can see a side by side. This is quite a light shade for me, so this is definitely a brightening type of concealer, but I did enjoy the coverage and the texture, so I would be open to ordering a second color that's a little bit closer color match wise for spot concealing around the rest of my face. But as far as a little brightening under eye action goes, this shade works just fine for me. This concealer did dry all the way down. I didn't end up needing to set this concealer. I do think that it would be a little bit too dry if I did a setting powder on top. So if you are somebody with drier skin like myself, you may want to keep that in mind. Everybody is experiencing different weather, different skin changes all the time. But for me, this is something that I prefer not to put a setting powder on top of because it is a lot of coverage, which is great, and it's a little bit too heavy to also have a setting powder. It looks dry and cakey if I put a powder on top, but just on its own, it dries down fine, and I think that it looks fine on my face. Now I'm going to add a little bit of this Gloss and Glow lip oil from Catrice. This has a nice big squishy cupped doe foot applicator. It smells really good. It has a really yummy fruity candy type of scent. Otherwise, I don't have too much to contribute. This is a pretty standard lip oil. It's hydrating, it smells good, it looks glossy, it needs to be reapplied a lot. It's just a basic lip oil, but I'm not mad at that. Now let's talk about these CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed High Pigment Blushes. They are not kidding when they say that these are high pigment. I got two different shades. And before I apply these, I want to show you the swatches because I was shocked by how intense the pigmentation is on these blushes. I mean, these are, first of all, huge pans. This blush would probably last you a lifetime. And these are from the drugstore. The pigmentation is insane. I used the teeny tiniest little tap of the Temptation shade, and it was bright. It was dramatic. I love a lot of blush, so I wasn't freaked out by this. And also, if I want to tone down my blush, yeah, it's always easier to add than it is to take away, but you can just take a little bit of face powder or powder foundation and tap around the edges to tone down any blush that is a little bit more than you bargained for. And I actually love this really bold berry cheek. I decided not to do any bronzer, no highlighter. I just used these two different blush shades paired together for my cheek color look, and I love it. I love how quick and low maintenance it feels, but it's still really high impact. And if you're somebody who loves a bold blush, if you like a lot of pigmentation, if you like a very dramatic blush look, then I think this product is absolutely something for you. I ordered these blushes from Amazon, but I'm gonna do some searching around online and I'll link any retailers that I find for these products down in the description box. I gotta tell you, I'm blown away by the quality. I think CoverGirl has really been low key killing it for several years, ever since they went cruelty free. Their packaging is cuter, their formulas are better. I feel like they really turned things around. They reinvented themselves as a brand. I'm interested to see where CoverGirl goes in the future. Kind of a sidebar, but these blushes are absolutely excellent. The last thing we're testing out is this mascara. So I went ahead and did my eye makeup off camera. It's in another video that's already posted. but I am going to show you a live application of this mascara. That way you can see what this really looks like in action, how many swipes it takes to build up one coat, and all of that good stuff. I know sometimes watching somebody working close to their eye can be a little bit sketchy, so I'm sorry if you are one of those people. But sometimes I think it's easier to discuss the pros and cons of a product when you can actually see how it looks, how it works in action in real time. This is a great lengthening mascara. It doesn't add as much volume as I would prefer, but I really, really like this for the lower lashes, especially. It really separates and defines the lashes. They don't look clumpy and sticky. It looks very natural. I honestly really like the way that this looks. I would pair the upper lashes with something a little bit more volumizing, or maybe just end up going back with a couple of extra coats on those upper lashes. But I have been wearing this also for a couple of weeks, and overall, I'm happy with the performance. It doesn't flake, it looks good. I don't get smudgy or irritated or anything like that, those common mascara blunders. So, in general, I think it's pretty good. I think it looks great overall. I'm happy with this whole makeup application. And I wore this all day and it wore well for me, especially that blush really hung in there. So 10 out of 10, impressed with everything.
I genuinely think all of these products are really, really nice. Those of you who suggested these, huge shout out. Thank you. You were right. All of these things are definitely underrated and worth trying. So far, everything is working really well for me. I think my makeup looks phenomenally good, and I would recommend any single one of these products. If I had to pick favorites, I would say first and foremost, this Rimmel London Lasting Finish foundation looks so good on my skin. What the heck? Why have I not been using this? This also is a drugstore brand, so it's not super expensive. So kind of mad that I've been wasting all this time not wearing this, but this is beautiful. Absolutely love, love, love the way that this looks. It's shockingly good. I feel the same way about these blushes. Oh my gosh, these are so pigmented, so beautiful. I love these two colors. I would definitely buy more colors. These are silky soft. They blended into my skin beautifully. They are very pigmented. So if you're looking for something with some drama, with some pow on the cheeks, I think this might be worth checking into. This shade Temptation is so beautiful. It's just this rich reddish berry shade. I can see this looking really, really good on deeper skin tones. The Love Me shade had a little bit more shine to it, so it worked beautifully as sort of a blush topper, blush lighter type of thing. Definitely gives me a NARS orgasm vibe. These are beautiful. I've never even seen these. I mean, maybe I have and I just didn't store it into my brain, but wow, these are good. I really like this concealer. I'm not sure if I love it or not yet. I think I need to wear it more and wear it in a few different situations to see what the lasting power is like. Does it crease? But so far, I'm encouraged. I would say I still really like this. I'm just not sure if it's a love or not. But so far, so good. The lip oil is just not my color, maybe. It feels good. It smells good. I like Catrice products. I feel like they do a nice, high quality formula, but usually I find that I'm wishing for more shade options from them. But this is cute. It feels good. It's glossy. It's nourishing. It smells good. It's just kind of a lip oil. The mascara, I think, would go from a like to a love if I paired it with something that was more volumizing. I will often do that. I'll wear a volumizing mascara on my top lashes, and then I'll put a lengthening mascara over both because I'm not really looking for volume on the bottom, just more definition. And then doing something lengthening on top will give me that 1-2 punch, length and volume. So I'm not mad about that. I do that a lot. And I think that's how this is going to go from a like to a love for me personally. But I think my makeup looks cute. My skin looks good. Everything is staying in place, wearing well. The cheeks are bright, the lips are glossy. I love it. The skin is skinning for sure. I'm really, really happy with this. Thank you so much to everybody who participated. And if I didn't try your underrated favorites suggestions in this video, then you might see them in the next one. And if you do have an Instagram account, definitely go check out my Makeup.Just.For.Fun Instagram. That was my original platform. That's my largest platform. I'm definitely the most active on Instagram. So come hang out with me there too if you want to. There's a lot of different stuff there, and it's easier for me to interact and do surveys and Q&As and stuff over there. So it's a fun time. Check it out if you want to. If not, I mean, I'll still be here too, whatever works for you. Now's the time when I want to hear what you think about these products. Have you tried anything that I tried for the first time today? What are your underrated favorites, particularly if they're drugstore favorites? I always love to hear what you think about things too, so make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! I don't know. I don't know where that was gonna go. I don't. Focus, focus. For once, it's not me losing focus. It's the camera. It's usually me. Why am I the weirdest person? This smells good. It's really bright pink though. I mean, it looks good with my makeup today. It's just, I don't love a bright pink lip for me. I don't think it looks bad. It's just not what I gravitate towards style-wise, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Well, that's nice. You have no idea how much a genuine, specific, positive comment really means to me. I'm sure everybody else in the YouTube space feels the same way. I really try to hold back from being mushy gushy about that kind of stuff. First of all, I'm a crier. So if I get myself worked up, we're gonna ruin all this work that we just did. At the end of the day, it's just cool that people spend their time watching something that I made when there are a million billion pieces of content out there. Oh boy, I think I stopped making sense about 5 minutes ago. It's pretty common for me actually. Cool. I don't know. Mhm. I love this eyeshadow. Matching, matching, matching. Just ignore the fact that my nails aren't matching. That's okay. I feel like a little slice of key lime pie. Was that weird? All right, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I'm always happy that you're here. And I'll be back with another video really soon, so I hope that you will be here to meet me on this channel real soon. Okay, I love your face. Bye-bye.